Hey guys, what's up? It's Gabby here, and today I thought, considering that Christmas is coming up very soon, that means Boxing Day is coming. And we all know on Boxing Day there are some pretty nice sales. So basically, I've constructed a list of ways to survive Boxing Day. I've got just a few tips that I think might help, probably not at all, but we'll see. I myself am going Boxing Day shopping. I'm gonna go into Sydney, into the CBD, and it is going to be utter mayhem. For the last, I don't think I've been to Sydney I live in Sydney, but I don't think I've actually been to the city for Boxing Day sales in about 2-3 years. I'm excited, I'm really excited. Not that I really have any money to spend, but my first tip is to make a list of the things that you want to buy before you actually go. So if you have a bunch of things that you know you really want, write them down on a list and make sure you go to those places. This is a good idea just so you have a bit of order when you get there. So wherever you're going, I mean outlet centers, city, it's mayhem anywhere. So I mean I've done both. I've done outlet centers and I've done the actual city. There's just people everywhere. It's so hard to walk anywhere because it's just people next to you. It's almost like being in a mosh pit at a concert, honestly. So if you have a list of things that you want to do, it creates a good order, and also it's good if you're trying to stick to a budget. Make a list and go from there. The second tip that I have is go early. I mean, in saying that, a lot of the sales do last for almost sometimes to the end of January. They do go for more than just Boxing Day, but the thing about that is that generally a lot of things end up being sold out. So personally, I'm going to go when the shops open up. The day of Boxing Day sales, go early, get there in the morning, get everything done, get it out of the way. You're probably going to find more people there at midday than you are early morning. I mean, it saves a lot more hassle. Less people, the better, right? I'm probably going to give all these tips and realize that none of them are helpful at all. Another tip for surviving Boxing Day sales, if you're not in love with it in the store, don't buy it. Don't buy it just because it's on sale and you think it's a good deal. If you don't love it in the store, you're not going to love it outside the store. Right? If you have a bunch of things that you just buy because they're on sale, the money that you spend on the items that you're not in love with could have gone to something that you really, really want. So just keep in mind the things that you want and the things that you're okay with. Another idea is to make your Boxing Day sales a sort of okay environment is to be considerate. I know that a lot of other people aren't, but you really just have to be patient and know that people are rude and will push and will shove because they want those sales. Don't do it back. It's not worth it. At the end of the day, it's an item, it's a material thing, and sometimes it's just not worth it. I mean, the more considerate you are, the more you'll get screwed over, really. But, no, I'm kidding. I'm not. I'm kidding. I think the key to the whole thing is you really have to be patient. This next idea is sort of good and bad in a way, and that is to take a backpack. The good thing about it is if you're buying stuff like clothes, it's easy to just put it in your backpack so you have less to carry. And then bigger items like, I don't know, I'm going in search for shoes, definitely shoes. Obviously you're gonna have to carry those. They're not probably gonna fit in a backpack or a bag or whatever. But taking a backpack is a good idea for that if you're buying clothes and you want to carry less items. The bad thing about it is that you always have to have your bag checked going out of stores, which is really annoying to have to get it off your back and open it and you haven't even stolen anything, especially if you're a teenager, because basically all teenagers are delinquents. So they're gonna search your bag because they think you're stealing stuff, you know, because you're under the age of 20. And I think my last tip for surviving Boxing Day sales is to make sure that you know refund and exchange policies. This can really catch you out if you buy something and you think you're gonna be able to return it. Generally, you can't. A lot of the time in any sales, returning items is very difficult. So just make sure you know if you're considering buying anything that you might want to return, that you may not actually be able to return it or exchange, like refund it or whatever. I think that's about it for all the tips that I have on surviving Boxing Day sales. I hope you guys found some of these tips at least a little bit useful. I know that I'm going to be sticking to all the advice that I just gave, which might be a little bit biased because they were my ideas, but thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys soon. Bye. Wait, like, subscribe, comment, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, down there. Now I can go. Cut.